No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Okay, so turns out my mic wasn't working. Did this video. I've done this video a lot. Basically, Furina teams aren't actually as good as you would hope they would. I really don't know what to say because, you know, they're not good, right? All right, so let's switch over to Kazuha, right? Let's switch over to Kazuha. Because Kazuha will recover energy for Jean, which she needs it. And this will also make it a lot easier to, you know, sort of, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Guys, I'm sorry, but I've tried everything with this. Furina and Wriothesley just are not meant to go together, right? What you're supposed to do with Wriothesley is just run him on a simple melt team, and that'll work out itself, right? Like, you can do it, but, like, it's the worst option. You're literally running a worse character. And people want to say that, oh, hey, it's good that they're making healers relevant again. No, it's not. Not when another character has to suffer. When Furina has to become the worst designed character in the game. And yes, I mean that, needing high energy recharge, and then also taking away everybody's HP, so you require a healer. That is possibly the actual worst thing you've done. That is on the level of Nilou, right? Nilou is a pretty, Nilou, you can see where they went with her, but you cannot run a Nilou team without a healer. It's the exact same thing. Like, you basically need a Kokomi or some healer, right, in order to run a Nilou team. This is just support Nilou, basically. You basically cannot run anything that doesn't have a healer. We're gonna just immediately go in for it, right? I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna pop that. We're gonna swirl, double swirl, good. And then now that gets swirled with Hydro, and you come over here and get me my particles. All right, so cool. So now we have the attack speed, but then like 50,000 damage along with like everybody's, yeah, I'm sorry, but 50,000 damage? Hey, Furina! That's like the first time that's happened in this entire video. Like throughout all the videos, this is the first time she's actually recovered her energy. Wow. Thank you. She got angry. Thank you, Furina. You finally did it. You finally did it. But seriously, that is actually the first time that's happened.
You serious?
It's just like, this is just so bad for Wriothesley. Wriothesley, it's just just because maybe if Furina was Pyro, she'd be great for Wriothesley, but she's not, right? Wriothesley and Furina just don't mix. I'm sorry if you were like hoping that they were like best buddies in the game. They just don't. I'm sorry. This is the whole point of this video, like to show like, hey, Furina, you know, how well does she work with this character or this character? And so far, every single time I've tried to use her with Wriothesley, I've tried using, you know, her Shangling Bennett, right? Whereas Bennett is like slowly trying to recover everybody's HP, but it never really worked out to where the point, like I was comfortable and I was like, okay, yeah, that's good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, and we're just not gonna care, right? This is how we're gonna function. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Yeah, and 53,000. So yeah, it basically did no damage. So I wonder if we actually did get swirling. I wonder. Because, yeah, 55, yeah. This was a great suggestion of a commenter on, you know, the Furina video, because, you know, they genuinely, like, were like, oh, hey, you should try this. Yeah, it was pretty good. You don't need a team-wide healer. And in this scenario, if you're lucky enough, you don't, right? If you're killing enough enemies, you don't. But I have an issue with, like, Shangling and Bennett's energy, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
Because I understand my Shangling isn't, like, the best in terms of like energy. I definitely could help her out a little more, but I still feel like it's probably it's like you recover energy that fast. Maybe you don't need to, you know, have your energy up the entire time. You can just sort of like, you know, try and gather energy and have an intermission, you know, every couple seconds. But this is by far the best team, and we'll be able to see the like what Bennett does here. So we're gonna do this. So Furina's buff is now active. All right, so we're gonna do that. And then, yes, and then Shangling recovers their HP, and then we'll pop you, and then great. Yeah, so everybody's recovered their HP, and 76,000, you know, if you're lucky enough, you can melt, not vaporize. If you're lucky enough, you can melt with this team, right? You can melt. I've had it happen a couple times It's not really guaranteed though, as these guys, there's, you know,
Stupid!
and then we also have to understand that Furina's energy doesn't really work out, and then also Bennett's energy and Shengling's energy. So, but we're gonna try this again. But instead of me waiting to use Furina's E-skill, we're gonna see how well it works without waiting, because I'm pretty sure it'll probably still work fine if I don't wait, or if I wait, whatever. Basically, the plan is to just use Furina's E-skill immediately, like, you know, because I messed up there. The issue is when Furina is like 50% health, you're just not going to be able to get stacks from her. And I think you just have to accept that when you're running this team. Yeah, and of course, that is actually really bad. When doing this rotation, it's best to just do Furina first, because Furina has the biggest durations, right? I think if you're going to try and run Furina, this is your best case scenario. Even if you don't just run Kazuha and you, like...
I give up.
It is also hard for me to compare Furina and Kazuha, because I have C2 Kazuha who gives EM, so I'm not going to be comparing them in this video, which is why I haven't brought Kazuha up. At least I don't think I have. If I have, sorry. But alright, then we'll do this, and as you can see, he's applied with a lot more pyro now. Yeah, then, yeah, see, look. It's like a 50-50 chance of whether you get to actually, you know, vaporize. You could hold off, because there was like a split second. You could have just held off a little bit and, like, you know, vaporize that way. Like, if you held off and waited for Shengling's Pyronado to actually hit him, then that would be good. But then look at our energies. Yeah, and the Furina too. Like, no, I'm good. This isn't good enough.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
I will be running Kazuha no matter what. I mean, I don't even think that at this point it's like, you know, the EM buff. No, it's not about the buff. It is legitimately this team, these teams that I've ran Furina with here don't work. And, like, I mean, look at this, 259% energy recharge. It's not nothing. I did literally nothing to affect whether she was gonna, you know, actually regain energy. Like, she is the worst designed character. High energy, needing a healer, and taking away everybody's HP because you need a healer, right? Because if she needed high energy and then her burst did basically everything, like it spawned the minions and her E skill, like if the burst and E skill were switched around, this would actually be pretty good. Because then instead of, you know, this set having all of its shenanigans going on, you would just end up using Emblem.
No! God, please, no! No!
Which would be actually be good. And I'm not talking about her damage. There's definitely probably, you know, like specific team where, you know, you gain all your energy and stuff. But like Shangling, she has how much energy? 230%. And then Bennett, I mean, he's got enough, 258. Like, it's just that these characters aren't regenerating that much energy. Woba was probably not hitting Masanori that often, so we didn't get that much pyro particles, right? So I can't honestly say that this team is runnable. It is the best option by far. Like, if you wanted to run it, you could. But honestly, I recommend Zhongli, Bennett, and Kazuha. That's your team. Furina, just, it's such a hassle to run her. It's just not worth it, right? I'm sorry, but it's just not. Maybe when we get into the Nevi video tomorrow, we'll see. But as of right now, this is how she works with Wriothesley. I don't recommend this whatsoever. Don't run it. Goodbye.